Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Dudeman with you here, and haven't done any reviews in a while, so I had a couple pieces of gear that I wanted to do for you. This first one I'm going to do right now is for the Peavey Mini-Max. It's a bass guitar amp, solid state. It's actually 1,000 watts total power, which is crazy for a little amp like this, but as it is with the amp market, that's growing increasingly common, but that's still a lot of power for a little thing like this. Now, I play in a country band, and the guy who runs the band actually set me up with one of these, exactly like this, and one Fender 210 cabinet. Now here, I'm also running a Flight 410, and so that's what I'm going to be playing through. But I like that amp so much that I went out and bought one, and it sounds great. I'm playing in two different country bands. One's country blues, but for country, blues, or anything, this thing sounds great. It's, for some reason, it's got a very, very deep bottom, a full bottom, which I like having that kind of tone. The Fender 210 sounds good too, so you know, we can lump that in with this review as well. But the controls on this, I'm not going to do a whole lot of playing. I will do some playing for you, but the controls on this are really simple, and there's a lot of things I like about it. But if you play slap and pop, this thing sounds great. It's got that deep low. Really a nice pop sound, slap sound. Finger style is great. Now I'm not gonna do a whole lot of different tones and stuff, because with these new amps you can get pretty much any kind of tone you want, but for this it's real simple, which I like a lot. My controls are all set flat on the bass. This thing, I had the treble up just a little bit, bass is up just a little bit, middle is flat, and I'll tell you about the other settings. But the other thing, the pick sound. Now, when you get up high, it would be mid-end up on those higher strings, but it's not like real high and brittle, so beautiful. Love it, man. And the slappers, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I'm not a slapper, but you can hear it's got that nice punch. Okay, so for the controls, you got passive and active. What I like about this is you're gonna pick one or the other. There's no button where you could accidentally hit the wrong one. A lot of amps have button controls, and some of them, if they have a light come on so you know what you're doing. Other ones, you don't know if, is it in, is it out, is it up, is it down? This is clear. You plug into the active. This is an active bass, so I plug into the active. No chance of screwing that up, right? TT boost. I forget what the TT or TY or whatever it says. TT. I forget what that is, but we can find out. Whatever it is. Sounds good either way. I forget which way I had it there. Okay, and then you got the punch. That's going to be low end. Now you could hear it. That was off. Now it's on. This is kind of what I was talking about with the push buttons. You can't tell which it is, so you got to kind of listen to it. But that is way more bass. with it in. So I like the little extra punch there. The mid shift, that's going to give you that typical scoop. That's with it off and on. That's kind of my tone that I like, is that scoop. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, the bright, obviously, it's going to add bright. I usually leave that off because the newer basses, active basses, and these amps, they have plenty of high end, but this is with it on. A little too brittle for my ears. That's with it off, so you don't need much. I just got the treble boosted a little bit. And then this is, I think this is how they're getting that deep, deep tone. It's called a psychoacoustic technology. And that's how they're getting that deep low end. So right now I got it on, because that's what I like. Now that's off. Now you put that on. I don't know if you could hear the difference in that. Now it's off. Now it sounds good with it off, but something about it, it just gives it a little more snap, and I don't know, just a little fatter, man. I like it. I like it a lot. And then one of the best features of this amp is it's got a chromatic tuner right there. So you could tune up, you don't even, a lot of times I'll bring a pedal board with me. I got a tuner on a pedal board. With this, I don't even need to bring my pedal board, right? I can just play a gig with just this. And it's easy, you know, to tune up. You can see if you're right on or a little high or whatever, and then that's it. Here you got a auxiliary in. We all know what that's for, or you should anyway. Headphones in. Auxiliary is if you want to put in your some type of device in there to play music through it. I guess you can do that. Okay, so that is it. Another thing I like about the front of this is, see the shape of these knobs? A lot of amps will have these small knobs or small markings on them. You can't tell where you're at when you're on a dark stage. You got to come up and turn a light on. I can see right where those things are on a dark stage, and they're white on a black background, so that's good. So that's a real nice feature. Now I'm going to shut this off and turn that thing around and just tell you what's on the back there really quick. So we'll get through this, and you could try one out for yourself. Okay, so on the back, you got dual speak-on speaker cords, and I got the two cabinets connected. Like I said, you got an effects loop, which I rarely use, but I probably should. And you got a direct out, you got a ground lift, and you got pre-post DI. Now I always use it pre-post for direct out, for whether I'm live or recording. This way it gets more of my sound going to where it's going to count, okay? That's just me. People have their own other ideas with that. But the thing comes with a carry bag too, which is really nice. So it's the Mini-Max. Now they have a bunch of different versions of this. And I've tried one of the other ones, and for whatever reason, it didn't sound as good as this one to me. Maybe it's the same stuff inside. I don't know. I don't think so, but why would they have different versions? The other ones are pretty nice too. They got some different colored lights and all that stuff, which I like, but to me, the bottom line is the sound. It's got to sound great. Hey, thanks a lot for checking out my video. I hope this helped you out. And that Fender 210, by the way, that's a good sounding cabinet. The only thing I realized after I bought it is it's made in China, and I'm trying to stay away from China purchases. But that's another story for another day. Dudeman, checking out. Hey, if you liked the video, give me the old YouTube thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. That helps me. Okay, thanks a lot, everybody. Adios.